How's everyone doing? It's Friday. I know I'm a little late today, but it was a busy day. What can I say? Let's see who's here right now. We got Art, Joey, Matthew, Jamal, Mark, Raymond, CJ. How you doing, CJ? Did you get all that settled up with your Pharma Trust tokens? Hope so. Ross, Robert, Chrissy, Joey V, my brother, Alan, Groovy Music. Like, glad you liked it. Hendrik, Viet, Pradam. How's everyone doing today? It's Friday, favorite day of the week. You guys must be having a great day. I know I've had a very busy day, and I even crashed out for 2 hours, and this is why we're having a later than normal live feed. So if you're wondering, like, why Joel so late? That was why. Had to have a little nap today. Dan Bennett, how you doing? Patrick, how you doing? I'm glad to see all you guys are here today, and I'm gonna try and do it. You know, a show it's kind of a little bit shorter than normal. I did an hour and a half one the other day. I think it was a little too long. So I'm going to kind of jump in straight to the point. CJ, I hope you really are enjoying those Pharma Trust tokens. CJ won $250 of Pharma Trust tokens watching our show. So there's supposed to be another one coming up next week potentially. Jeff from the team at Pharma Trust told me he loved the way that it went and everyone was so excited that he wanted to do another one. So it's very possible we'll have another $250 contest coming up very soon. And I'm going to be talking to some of the actual ICOs that I'm advising right now to also do that for us. So if you guys like free crypto, I'm going to try and work for you guys to get a little bit more free crypto, and might be some Veracity, there might be a little bit more Pharma Trust, there might be some Elysian, just to kind of build up the name and, you know, build the community. So let's get it done. Richard, how you doing, man? Lee, I had a nap too. Think Jane, Stella. Yep, Stella's gonna be good, man. Every Coach K from UK. Oh, evening. Well, evening to you, Mr. Michael. And so yeah, and 1250 airdrop. Let's do it. Absolutely. So. Jumping into the news, guys. I know you guys see the market. I know it's kind of still there. You're like, I'm gonna talk a little about what's going on with the market, and I'm also going to show you something that the news is doing, and I want you guys to actually understand what the news is actually doing, because it's really, really important to not just to look at the news and take it at face value, but actually to kind of like see through the middle of the see the middle finger, you know what I mean? See through it. And I'm going to show you how to do that and what you should be thinking of when you see these types of pieces of news, because there's a really big problem in the world right now where people just believe everything that they see. They don't read, and that's the big fault of a lot of people with ICOs. That's a big fault of a lot of people when they invest now, is they just want to make money, but they don't want to put the time in. So guys like me, I'm trying to actually teach you guys how to do that, and obviously do that in a way that you don't have to dig so deep, because I kind of do a little bit of the digging for you to help you out. Alvaro, how's it going, brother? How them Bills doing? Don't have a quarterback, unfortunately. But yeah, so let's smash right into this. So I wanted to bring up this right here. Now, here's one thing you guys got to learn, and you have to learn this young and early in your career in cryptocurrency. If you like ICOs, like I told you yesterday, 87% of people are, sorry, out of the people that invest in ICO, 87% go up. So they average 87% profit on every ICO if they're doing many ICOs on average every year. That's pretty good, right? Well, what can I tell you about return on investment? Okay, here's the thing about a return on investment. ROI. When you look at an ICO that is trying to make $300 million, you have to just think to yourself, what in God's name are they going to be creating to need $300 million to do it? You're talking about Beats by Dre. You're talking about one of the biggest headphone manufacturers in the world. Why do they need $300 million? Okay, now when I fundamentally look at an ICO, because I own an ICO pool and I invest in ICOs and I'm an ICO advisor, if I saw this and they said, we want you to advise us, the first thing I would tell them is you need to check off one of those zeros. It has to be $30 million. How's it going, Shvetu, Shito, and Jason? Hope you're doing well. I always say your name wrong. I'm sorry. So why? Because when ICOs are raising money, what are they raising money for? Okay, let's say we want to put music on the blockchain. Well, there already are companies that are doing music on the blockchain, so why do they need this technology, $300 million for an ICO? What you have to ask yourself, the first question is, what do they need that money to use it for? So let's say I need 300 million because I'm building a spaceship, and like it's going to be done on the blockchain. It's going to go to Mars and Venus or whatever. Maybe that would use like 300 million be a good starting point. But 300 million for headphones, come on, let's be real here, guys. You know as well as I do, they don't even make $300 million in a year probably. So it's pretty much a scammy ICO, even if it's by Beats. I would call this a pretty scammy or very, very low return on investment ICO. You don't want to buy an ICO with a high market cap. You want to buy an ICO with a lower market cap, maybe $15 to $30 million max. Because remember, when you have to go on ROI, you have to increase how much your hard cap is to make money. But if you don't have a hard cap that's low, it won't double, triple, quadruple, right? This one to quadruple needs $1.2 billion. That's just, or quadruple, $1.2 billion. That's insane. So fundamentally, they're just headphones. I have Beats by Dre headphones. They're good headphones, but they don't need to be put on a blockchain. It doesn't even make any sense. This whole ICO is stupid. In my opinion, it's a stupid ICO. It's a cash grab. Stay away from ICOs like this because they'll cost you a lot of money and a lot of time later, because you're just going to put in money and this is going to go from 300 million and it's going to go down to 100 million, and then you're going to be like, shit. And that's exactly what's going to happen. I can tell you right now, I've seen it happen with other projects before, and you need to realize that that's going to happen again. So what do? You go, okay, ICOs like this are bullcrap, and you don't invest in them, okay? Now, this is your own choice. If you want to invest in this, by all means. I'm not, have the disclaimer side of is, my disclaimer is, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is educational advice, okay? This is to teach you what you should look for. And if you invest in this, it's your own choice. If you don't invest, it's your own choice. But what I want to tell you is this kind of money for headphones is astronomical. Like I have ICOs like the one I'm advising, Veracity. They had a $45 million hard cap, and now we're reducing it. Why? Because I told them it's too high. Even though it's a great project and it could easily 5x, I said it's much smarter to do to do an ICO. Start at 25 million, and if you need more funding later because you've developed technology and you want to go into other markets and you need more cash flow, okay, no problem. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, so just remember that. So it actually doesn't cost them a lot of money, Alvaro. You're right. It costs them very little money to make Beats by Dre headphones. So just think about that when you're investing, guys. It's something to learn and be smarter about. Now here, remember I told you guys at the start of the show, there are people trying to manipulate your thinking. There are people trying to stop you from doing what you think you should be doing right now. This is one of them right here. Okay. This whole no Bitcoin bull run in sight, and investors are charging long-term Bitcoin price. Yeah, well, some of this is true. Long-term Bitcoin's always going to go up. But this whole no bull run in sight, I'm telling you guys, that is to manipulate you not to really buy a lot right now. Why do they not want you to buy a lot right now? Because people are going to be not manipulating the market, but manipulating you not to buy, to make you scared. And when you're scared, you should... Generally, if when I'm scared, it's when I put more money in the market. When I'm like, oh no, I'm going to lose everything, that's when I put it in. It's a hard thing to do, to not be emotional about, but you just do it. And you do it with money you don't need, so it doesn't matter if it goes down for a little bit or goes up for a little bit. It doesn't matter. So short term, is there a bull run in sight? Maybe. Is it coming? Everyone knows it's coming, guys. Have you seen the stuff all over the internet from the LDAX exchange, how they said they're on fire and there's so much people doing it? And I know the OTC market's on fire right now. It's just a matter of time. So I know I repeated myself a lot lately, but it's just a matter of time. And I know probably some of you are going, yeah, right, this Joel guy doesn't know what he's talking about. But you'll see, because other people have said that to me before, and asked Tim Pace, who's watching right now, what happened when ADA, he bought it at 12 cents. And even today, it's still double that. It's almost double that anyway. But the point is that I'm going to be wrong sometimes. I know that. But I can tell you that long term, everyone knows Bitcoin's going to be up. But saying no Bitcoin bull run in sight, I think someone's trying to manipulate you guys to think that. Okay, and news agencies are run by the elite. Keep that in mind. Okay, here's another piece of evidence you need to look at. Who would probably have written this article, guys? Who do you think wrote an article of whales and there's no evidence. The whales are manipulating price. Prominent trader. Why do you think he said that? OMG, when it, yeah. You got it. When it rockets up, it's gonna go, Joey. I'm telling you, man. Everyone's gonna say I'm crazy until it does, but when it does, I'll be like, see, I've been telling you guys. It was just a matter of time. Someone wrote the other day, actually, which is kind of funny. They said to me, yeah, Joel, well, you're just gonna keep saying it's a bull run until it is one, then you'll be right. And I was like, yeah, I guess I get what they were saying, but it doesn't really matter, guys. We're gonna be there sooner than you think. But this is bullshit, okay? To say that there's no actual evidence just means that they've covered it up. We all know, you and me and everyone else around here knows that that is not true, and that they have been covering up this stuff for sure. Okay, they're covering up the fact that they're manipulating the market now, and so traders are going to come out and back up their other buddies who are doing it and say, no, there's no way that they've been doing that. Of course not. No way. Don't let these guys manipulate you. Trust me, you'll be very sorry. Here's another thing that's really cool, and I like this actually. This is happening. Binance keeps listing like a coin every single day lately, which I think is actually bad for them. I mean, it makes them a lot of money in this downtime, but I think it's bad for them to do this. Now, I say it's bad for them to do it because now when coins are hitting the Binance exchange, they're not going up, they're not going down. They're going up really quick, and actually they're coming down really quick. So that's what I'm trying to say is Binance, the listings are not as effective in terms of making the market bullish as they used to be. Now, are they still working for a short term? Yes. Are they working long term with bull runs? No. The altcoins that are listed on Binance go up really quick and they come back down really quick. And honestly, what I've been watching is they've been coming down lower than when they got on list on Binance. So people are selling them off even more. And Ralph is absolutely right. Accumulation phase, guys. It sounds scary and it sounds crazy to put money in a market that keeps going down. But that is what Warren Buffett has done to make his millions. That's what the Rothschilds did to make their millions. Okay, so that's what I'm going to tell you. Tron did nothing in price before mainnet 2. Yeah, because people don't believe in Tron. People think that they were going to go on there and have their mainnet and it was going to be huge. Didn't do anything. Do you think EOS is going to do anything today? Probably not either. The market isn't as bullish as it was. I'll be honest with that. I can agree with that. It's not as bullish right now. Why? Because people are making you scared to buy. And because people are scared to buy, the market's kind of slow. So this should be very slow and expected. Now, when we start to move, wait for that movement. It's going to take another couple, 3-4 weeks to get there. I said 45 days after consensus. What do I think the total market cap will be in September? A little prediction. What I would say, Kenneth, is we're probably going to be around, I don't know, September is not a really good time. We might be at like 450, 500 billion dollars, somewhere around there. Now, if all those new exchanges start popping up and they start releasing all, getting into the market, we could see it go a lot higher than that. But, that's what it is. Michael, what do I think on mining? What I can tell you about mining is this, Michael. When you mine, okay, and you don't have a very large amount of mining hash power, you have to go to a pool, like slush pool, ant mining pool, etc. Now, you get a portion of the Bitcoin mined based off how much pentahashes and power you actually are producing. The problem with that is this. When you're in a slush pool, you don't get as much as you think you will get. Okay, and remember, now when you're mining Bitcoin, it gets slower every single week, right? It takes longer to crack the code all the time. So because of that, it actually doesn't make you as much money over time. So is there a chance for, is there a chance for things to go? Yeah. Yeah, mining can make you money, passive money. You don't have to do much, but it costs power, or it costs you a lot of time to make it back. Okay, yeah, so return on investment is hard to make back today unless you go big. Exactly. So my friend who owns, my partners in the ICO pool own a mine in Texas, and they mine with like over 500 S9M miners, and they make good money. But even them, they say like, oh, it's freaking hard work, and then like mining things get hacked sometimes, and there's a lot of issues with mining. It's not perfect. It's not a perfect world. Now, if you were doing it 8 years ago, yeah, you would have been amazing. You would have had so much money. I was talking to an ICO the other day, that a Ethereum that I was on with the CEO, and he was telling me how he used to go to parties and they would give away 1 Bitcoin at a party. Imagine how much money you would have had if you went to a bunch of parties back then. That would be awesome. So that's all the things that I'm saying. All right, so moving on. This is one I'm going to blow up for you guys to check out. I think it's really cool. And a lot of people were asking me about it. And this is another reason why I'm bullish in Bitcoin. Okay. Let me just transition this. So let's look at this. All right. These are some of the biggest funds in the whole entire world. Okay. They're crypto funds. Now, 57% of them are US based. Okay. They're managed. About $5.3 billion is managed in them. Okay. Bloomberg has 9 crypto funds that closed in 2018. But total, there's right now 500 crypto funds. So 2017 year, they made 1,708% return on investment, and this year they're down 11%. But that's okay, because we know by the end of the year they'll be up like 500% again. So if you look at different ones, so for example, Bitmain, they have Tron, Icon, Elastos, RS, Rootstock, and Stark. So these are the ones that they've invested in. All right. What's up, Alexander? We see that like Torque, they've got P-Chain and Certic and Matrix, Loopring, etc. We have Pantera. Where's Pantera on here? Can't see it. It's hard. Oh, there it is. Pantera's got Origin, Omniseek Go, Icon, OX, and Kyber Network. If you look at these, OMG's on a lot of them. OMG. A lot of them have OMG. Rootstock's on a lot of them. Zilqua's on a ton of these. Like almost every one of them, Zilqua's on it. So if you want, you should get into Zilqua and OMG. These are 2 big ones that are on a very large amount of the funds. Icon as well. Okay, so the graphs can be found in my ICO, not in my ICO pool. They can be found in my Signal group if you want them. Or you can just look on our Sandra. If you want the chart, it's on my cryptocurrency education page. So just take a look at that. Okay, so in April, they're up 54% in April alone. Okay, so May we're probably down, and in June we'll probably be back up again. So don't worry about it so much. Just know that if you look at this list, you see a lot of money being put into things on Zilqua. Okay, Zilqua's on a ton of them. Nulls is on none of them. OX is on a ton of them. Okay, so just take a good, strong look at that, and then make a decision for yourself based off of your own research. Okay, because remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to buy here, but this shows you what the biggest funds in the world are buying, and that are crypto funds. And knowing that these are the biggest funds in the world, and they're all crypto funds. Hey, what's up, Dan? How you doing, man? And knowing that. It's good to know where these are coming from. And there's venture capitals, VCs, and there's hedge funds, and a little bit of private equity here. How's it going, Sean? I bet you guys are watching together, aren't you? Okay, so let me just shrink this back down to size again. Okay. And let's go back. Okay. So as you can see, there is a lot of money being put in. OMG or Bitcoin. Scott Mercer, that's really your own choice, but are these funds available publicly or private? I think they're private, Joey. I can't remember if they're public or private, but they're crypto funds like Pantera and stuff. I think you could look into that and see if you can get in. You probably have to be high net worth, I guess, but that would just be based off of your own lifestyle and living styles, right? So what do I think of Bab? I've never heard of that, Ross. I'll have to look into it, but it's not one of the ones on my radar, that's for sure. I have a lot of crypto ICOs on my radar, and that is not one of them. So just keep in mind that. OMG or Bitcoin, I like both, Scott. OMG is definitely going to have a really big year, regardless of what anyone tells you. When their mainnet goes on, they're activating 700 memorandums of understanding, so it should do extremely well. Some say it's fake and no VCs are buying. Mayor, that is bullshit. I know that because I'm in the ICO game, and I can tell you right now that there are several people that are in VCs funding many different projects. Look at Starkware. Okay, Starkware was completely funded by VCs. They don't even have anything but it. They didn't even do an ICO. Remember that. So, Mayor, whatever they're telling you, you're believing in the wrong people. what's the base price per token for Orca? I believe it's like 8 cents. I can't remember off the top of my head, Sean. I'll have to check back and get back to you, but I think it's around 8 cents. Couldn't you, from the chart, make your own personal mutual fund based on their picks? Yeah, of course you could, Sean. Of course you could. I'm actually looking into that. I'm looking into ways to create a fund that people can invest into directly, and that can be controlled by things that I think are going to do really well. But I need to get a Series 7 and 65 license to do that, or hire someone that can, and just kind of advise the advisor, if that makes sense. It's kind of a confusing way to do it, but I think that's something awesome. Joe, you're one of the best, definitely a teacher. Thanks, Scott. Yeah, like my thing is I am an educator, guys. That's the thing. Like I could show you my license. I'm a licensed educator. This is what I've done for many years until I got into crypto. And I realized that coming into crypto, there's more of a need for me than there is in education right now. There's a lot of teachers out there that are great, and I've kind of lost a lot of my passion for doing the work that I have to do to be a teacher, because it's a really stressful, high working, like it's one of the most stressful jobs in the world, and in the end of the day, it doesn't pay that well, and you deal with a lot of BS. So for me, I would rather just chill, do what I really love in crypto, and still teach, which is something I also really love. And as you guys can tell, I'm very passionate about it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be up at 1 o'clock in the morning teaching you guys right now. And so that's what I'm all about. And I'm do this for you guys. Now, for sure, yes, I'm in the ICO game, and I tell you about ICOs that I'm doing and stuff like that, but that's not why I do this. Remember that. I just am excited about the projects that I'm on because I believe in them, and I think they're going to do really well. So just keep that in mind. All right, so moving on. I'm almost done tonight. It's getting really late. Okay, here's something that I think a lot of you do. Singer, don't get your day job. Joey, I'm going to post a video for you guys one day. I'm doing a show with my band coming up on June 16th or something like that. I do 5 songs. I'm gonna record them and I'm gonna post them on the group just for Joey, so he can see that I actually can sing and I don't just joke around. You paid £400 to join a crypto masterclass that doesn't give as much information as you do for free. It's what I've been trying to tell you guys. What we all try to tell you guys. Look at Crypto Warriors, guys. We always tell you guys this stuff. We tell you, and a lot of people laugh at us and tell us we're stupid, or no one would give this stuff information for free. Guys, I even post free signals on my group, and some of them may not hit. I don't know, but someone said that one didn't hit, but that was right when the market kind of crashed down again from like 9,000. So that's life. When are you expecting a bull run trend reversal? The charts are starting to show it's coming, but it has to show the bullish sentiment for us to get to the full reversal. We've had close, and then it came back down when we hit 76. If it kept going past 7,600, it would have gone, but we didn't hit that full out volume we needed, so it came back down, which is what you're seeing right now, and that's okay. Don't stress about it. All right, so here's another really good one for me to blow up for you guys, and so you can see. This is how to know a good ICO from a bad one. And it's really good to know. So a good ICO project has long-term vision. So it means that like they know where they're going to be going in 6 months to a year. They have a plan. Whereas a lot of these guys don't have a plan, and they just have an idea, and they don't have a product. They just have an idea, and ideas don't make money, guys. Remember that. Another thing. They also have transparency, so they literally show you everything you would need to know. It's all right in front of your face. There's no bull with that, which means that it's just like, this is our project, this is what we're doing, this is how we're doing it, okay? And then a defined soft and hard cap, meaning this is our soft cap, we will not change it, and this is our hard cap, we will not change it. Now, a good ICO also will change their hard cap if the token metrics don't make sense. So that's something that also can happen, where they change their token metrics so that they can make sure that they are being transparent and do really well. So some of the projects I'm working on, we've had to change not the soft and hard cap, but we've had to change metrics, and that's good as long as it's helping beneficial for you guys, investors, right? So that's something. Now, here's a bad ICO project, and not always is this true, but aggressive marketing is not a good thing in an ICO. The reason why it's not a good thing is if they're marketing too much, there might be something wrong with the product. Now, I work with a team right now, Veracity, and they do a lot of marketing, but check this out. they're not doing it because they have a bad product. They're doing it because they believe in their product. And right now, that's the only way to get your word out is by marketing a lot, because you can't advertise anywhere. Facebook, Google, everything is closed now. It's June 1st. Remember that. So it's really hard for you to advertise. So they kind of have to market a little bit more. But aggressive marketing would be like over too much. Like it's everywhere in your face. A good example of that's Such App. If you guys ever seen that, man, they are so on everything. It's like I can't be on that project. Like they wanted me to pool for them and I couldn't do it because I just felt like there's way too much bounty, there's way too much shilling. It's unethical the way they built up their fund and their people, so not really good. Okay, now high paid reviews. That means you go and you pay a ton of reviewers to do a ton of reviews for your project. And you might say, well, New Cipher did, and Nexo did, and Next did, and they're all in these top 7 sheets. But a lot of the guys in the top 7 don't take pay. And if they do, it's a little bit. So high paid top reviews are like paying a ton of third party people to pay them to do it. And it could be a little bit shilly. Okay, and then also here, the project has no MVP, prototype. It doesn't have anything actual tactile. And it's shilling it. So you got like Superman coming on and being like, this is the greatest project ever. I love Superman. Don't get me wrong. The guy's a really good dude as a person, but he's known as a shill. And so if you see Superman shilling a project that doesn't have a prototype or MVP, you gotta stay away from those projects too. So those are the things you look at for good versus bad. And it's important to know this stuff about ICOs. Otherwise you will make mistakes, because most people do. Okay, even I've made mistakes with ICOs and got into an ICO that didn't do as well as it should have. But I held on and ended up doing well longer term because I saw they had a long-term outlook. Okay, so that's it for today. Anyone have any questions? Any projection you're expecting 100 times mine I got in early last year on X11 XRP? Did you hold on to your crypto after the bull run in December? Yes, I held on my bull. Of course I held on my crypto. You guys gotta realize that I did some trading with it and bought as it went down, of course. So for example, when Bitcoin was dropping and my friend told me at 20K it's going to go down, I told him he's crazy. When it hit 17K, I sold my Bitcoin. Okay, I put it into Tether, and I put a couple other things into Tether, and I let them drop. And when they dropped down enough, I bought them back at a cheaper price. And then I just held on, and then it kept going down. I was like, I didn't want the stress of trading at that point. I was getting too busy with life and ICOs and other things, so I just I was like, I believe in it long term, so I didn't even care. Guys, here's the thing about an experienced trader versus a non-experienced trader. Experienced traders, when the market goes down, they're like, yeah, it does that. That's it. No, I'm freaking out. Oh my God, I need to sell. I need to do this. No, it's not emotional. It's, okay, the market's going down. Cool. It's going to come back. Maybe it takes 3 months, maybe it takes 6 months, maybe it takes a year. But remember, we're not in this for just 5 months and we come get rich. So that's how you have to think about it. Seal, too many red flags in ICO, but now it's great. Hey, that happens too. Sometimes you think it's a red flag and it's not. So that's something you have to realize can happen as well. There could be a project that actually is not so bad and end up being, you know, or maybe looks horrible and ends up being pretty good. So point me towards some basic general education content for me to go to, YouTube how-tos, etc. All right, Calvin, what do you want to learn? Because, guys, what I'm actually working on over the summer, I'm going to start doing, I'm going to create a course to teach you everything about crypto, like literally everything, from ICOs to how to trade, to how to use a bot to trade, to how do you get a MetaMask and MyEther wallet, all the basics. And I'll be starting doing that in July. Probably the middle of July, my first couple things are going to come out. So I'm going to start doing that, and then in August, I'll have enough video content that I'm actually going to sell a $99 course. And then you guys will learn everything you need to know for $100. And then if you want, after you're done the course, to trade or use the bot that I've created, you will be able to use the bot that we have for $100. Trading basics. You won't even have to trade. Basically, you can sit on my shoulders and the bot will do it for you. And you can sleep and eat and enjoy your life. Periodic is the turnaround the last few months, right? Yeah. Yeah, Rolf. Who posted that? I think it was Jason or something posted that chart on my actual group. So if you guys aren't in my group, go on Facebook and join Cryptocurrency Education. Also go on my YouTube channel and join Cryptocurrency Education. doesn't hurt you guys to do that, and it will give you more notifications when you're not on Facebook. Yeah, so if you want the everything stuff, Calvin, I'll give you everything that you need. It's coming. For right now, you can YouTube stuff, but I find a lot of people in these on YouTube and that do courses, they're not really good educators. They don't really know how to teach people. They don't know how to think about it in many different ways so that everyone understands. So you definitely can learn by yourself. Calvin, what you need to do is just like ask yourself some questions about what you want to know and then go and find the answers. And if you're not sure the answer is correct, you can always hit me up, man. I'll tell you. So yeah, whales can fake out bots. Not really. Here's the thing. Bots that are traded on signals from TA whale groups can't be manipulated at all. So just remember that. Are there already statistics on the bot? There aren't. We've only been testing it during this whole horrible month, so we'll see how it does. Usually on down months we get in the 65-70%. Unfortunately, it'll be lower than our better months, but I would say that we're probably at 65 to 70% at least, maybe more. I haven't even checked, to be honest. I'm just waiting for the full month to finish, which will be like May 18th, and I'm going to wait 14 days after May, not May 18th, June. So we started in May 18th, so by like the middle of June, so middle of this month, I'm going to pull it off and see how it did. At the end of the month, because it takes 14 days to swing, so we have to wait to see 14 days later after we stop using the bot what actually hit and didn't hit. And then after we know what's good, then I'm going to make a whitelist actually for the bot, because I'm only allowing a certain number of people. And it is on the Ethos Universal Wallet. No, just sit there and wait. As long as you signed up, you get all those free airdrops, and OMG is one of them. Kicks ass. I love that. Kenneth, just wait a little bit. Once I get the stats for the bot, I'll share it with you, good or bad, doesn't matter. And so if it's bad, it'll just be because, you know, this month has been pretty shitty for crypto as a whole, honestly. But what we're going to do is we've tracked all the trades, and we'll see where they go. And even some of them, if they don't hit, I'm going to let them go for 30 days and see if they've hit in 30 days. But you know, when we were moving up in April, holy crow, man, I was hitting like 90% of the trades. Now we'll see. If it's 65%, I would be happy with 65%. That means it means like 35 trades are hitting a month after you cancel out the good and the bad, and that's still profitable. So, you know, in the end of the month, all you guys care about is if you made profit. So that's all that matters. So, will we hit 85-90% on normal months where we're not constantly where we don't have U.S. government basically launching investigations into manipulation? Yes, we will have better months than this. Now, give it 3 months, guys. I'm telling you. Wait till like we do it, and it's gonna kill it. I tried the gun bot, didn't make more than 3% monthly. Yeah, gun bot's not a very good bot. Profit Trader's not very great either. But if you have large amounts of money, it's much better than than leaving it in a bank. So that's another thing you have to think about too. Banks lose money over time. Okay, so I think that's it for tonight. It's getting close to 1:30 a.m. so I'll probably go right now. But what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is linked in the link that I have for the video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'm trying to build it up to, once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm actually going to do my live feed from YouTube. And then I'm going to also restream it on Facebook. So I won't do the comments on Facebook. I'll be doing them on YouTube, which probably be easier for a lot of you guys because I think Facebook kind of makes it annoying for some people, I've been told, to get in. So there you go. F the bot, just be smart, buy and hodl. Yeah, JJ, you can do that if you're really good at like chilling for a long time and don't get stressed out about the trading. But the bot, here's the thing about the bot. Okay, the bot that I have is an automated bot based off trading advice from actual traders. Actually, one trader, to be honest. And this trader has shown me that he never had a month where he lost, even in the dip. So think about that. Imagine a person who didn't lose a penny in the dip, in the big dip. All right, from 20 down to like 6K. He made money. He made Bitcoin. So just remember, we're gonna get there together. Okay, and so. Don't worry, don't stress. If you ever need anything, I will get back to you. You can ask any of the members in this group when they need something. Even though I sometimes take like 4, 5, 6 a day, whatever it is, I usually get back to them quickly as fast as I can to help you guys out. So Is there a link to that chart? Just go on cryptocurrency education, Deshaun, the chart that I showed you guys with the Pantera fund and everything, and it's on my page. So there you go. Oh, no worries, Mark. No worries. Like I said, I'm here for you guys. So Mark's a good example of that. He was messaging me at like 12:30 at night tonight and asking me some questions before I came online, and I didn't care. No problem. It's all good, brother. So yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight. If you want the chart that I posted, it's on my group. Just add yourself to the group if you're not in it, or if you're in it, just sign up. So Ross, how do you sign up for the bot? Once we're done all the stuff, I'm going to whitelist it. And here's the reason why I'm going to whitelist the bot. The reason I'm doing that is because I only want maximum 10,000 people using it. That's it. In the whole world, only 10,000 will ever get to use this bot, this version. We're going to have other versions of the bot that have more stuff in. But, you know, the thing is, the reason why we're going to do it this way is I don't want my bot to ever be able to manipulate the market. And if we have 100,000 people playing the same signal, it's going to manipulate the market immensely, because you'd have, let's say everyone put $1,000 in, there was 100,000 people in there. You see how that would be a problem? $100 million goes into one project. So what I'm doing is I'm doing it the smart way. And that's why I may even say 5,000 is the max. It depends on how it works. But we're going to do really well with the bot, I'm telling you right now. Okay? And things are going to be really good. So I'll see all you guys on. You definitely will be able to just literally sit on my shoulders with the bot and let it do everything for you. Just basically sit and earn at home while you're doing everything. And it's pretty easy stuff. Joe answered me almost straight away. Thanks for all the setup on this ICO pool, guys. No worries, guys. If you guys want into my ICO pool, do join. You can join up at www.myICOpool.com. I'm just going to post it in the group right now. And if you want to join our Telegram channel, it's t.me/myICOpoolofficial. All right. So I'm just posting those two links for you guys if you want to join the ICO pool. You're going to probably really enjoy it. It's a really, really good way to make some flow. Hey, Joel, looks good. I missed most of your video. Catch on replay. Okay, cool, Steve, man. If there's any way you could make me able to post videos in Crypto Warriors again, for some reason it keeps blocking me because of Facebook not being very nice. Do let me know if there's a way to do that. Maybe make me an editor or something. Anyways, I'll see all you guys later. You have a great weekend. I'll see you all on Monday. If there's anything that pertinent that comes out, remember, it's all good. EOS mainnet tonight. Okay, get ready for that. They had some problems, so don't be shocked if the EOS kind of stays in a consolidation pattern. If it does what it says it's going to do, EOS is going to have lots of airdrops. You guys are going to be very happy. And I really, really hope you registered your freaking tokens. If you didn't do it right now before it's too late, it might be too late, I don't know. But do it now. Absolutely do it right now. Okay? Get on your Mew and go register the tokens. Put it on Binance if you haven't, or put it on Exodus Wallet and register your tokens. Don't lose your EOS tokens. Okay? I'll see all you guys on Monday. See you. If you need anything, you know where to catch me. And do join Cryptocurrency Education on Facebook. It would be very nice to see you guys there. All right. Have a great weekend, everyone. And I'll see you all on the flip side. Coach K, your crypto educator, signing off for tonight. See you guys.